Hello and welcome to this mod spotlight on one of these mod contest entries. So what we have here is the New Holland 70 series tractor by Smety. Now this is the same mod who brought us the Class Action 900 tractors. So I've been looking forward to these ones. So I used to drive both an 8670 and an 8870 myself. So our models I have personal experience of using in the real world. So looking around them, these do look very nice tractors. No obvious real issues with them. We can see. Look to have all the new textures on them. Several wheel options available. I will say my one never did have a suspended cab on the back. That was a Ford, not a New Holland. It was one of the early ones. Several different wheel options here as we can see, but we'll go through them in the shop. And we've got several different tractor options as we can see. We've got the Fiat Agri G series version on the end here, because these were some of the last tractors to bear the Ford name on them. At the same point as New Holland came into the mix and Fiat Agri came into the company. So we've got the baby one here, the 8670. We've then got the 8770, 8870, 8970 and the G240, so these two are the same tractor. Now my one of these was an 8870, but it was opened up to match that one by the dealer. So we're going to have a look at these and see how they perform. So it looks like he has based them on the super steer axles, which gave us a tighter steering lock. We're going to have a look at the 8970. They're all the same inside, so there's no differences in them. So we've got the column automatically comes down. Brings back memory seeing that all laid out like that. Done a lot of hours ploughing and subsoil in one of these. Dashboard is all looking as it should do. Sounds just like they did, I can remember as well. The aircon switch up there separately into the fan controls, all laid out with a little grab handle up there near the radio, and the little wiper switch for the rear window up there. So we should have really decent lights on these. Decent indicators and working beacon. So as modelled as per the real thing, two divots on the roof for the beacons. If we head inside and look, you now put it into forwards, the gear shift lever works forwards, backwards. Exactly how it did in the real one. You pulled the little, you can see a little orange switch up on the front to be able to change direction, and you knocked it left and right to change up and down the gears. This is full power shift tractor. Everything was on that one little gear stick for the front transmission there. So these were quite a big tractor in their day, going back to 1996. Remember back in these times, 240 horsepower was a massive tractor. These would have been flagship tractors on farms back then. It's just nice to see them in game. It's another choice of tractor if you want to use slightly older farm setup. Not really expecting to find any issues with these given who's done them. There are no sort of IC bits. See the whole front axle, front weight's moved there as it should do for a super steer. As the beauty of these, it wasn't just the kingpins where the wheels are attached, you turned the whole axle turn to give it sharper steering. which took a bit of getting used to on the road. In later days these tractors became Landinis. Landini Starland. After the Case New Holland merger. In fact, this would be the exact setup I used to use on 8876 for a Vogel and Newt. And the 8870. Seems to have left a bale in the way, but see if we can just manoeuvre that with us, so it doesn't go beneath the tractor and tip us up. Seem to work as they should do. Everything stays in the ground as it should do. That's why I test it on these plows. So it's a bit light on the front, despite having a whacking great set of weights there. Nice sounding tractors. We will have a look at dynamic hoses when we get this back to the shop. That looks to be a really nice tractor mod. The real thing, no pickup hitches fitted, anything like that. An aftermarket one fitted to our tractor. These are shared drawbar tractors. So you just pull Simbo Solo with one as well. And Keyvon Time Master. Bring back some fond memories. I'd have been about 19 at the time when I had the 8870. Gives you an idea of the age of this person. For those who didn't already know, brakes certainly work well on it. Definitely no issue with braking on this one. And dynamic hoses all connect up as they should do, which is good. Hand moves with everything that it should do in there. Still got this double jointed wrist syndrome with the drivers though. Let's have a look in the shop at these. Under large tractors. Got the 70 series here, so they aren't a cheap tractor. In fact, they're extremely expensive given how old they are. They've been nowhere near that money when they were new. So we've got wheel options with Trelleborg as standard, wide, rear, twin, all-round twin, narrow tires, rear twins, front and all-round twin narrows, Michelin standard, wide, rear twin, twin all-round. You have to admit it's quite a nice looking tractor like that. Back to standards, there's no wheel weight option, so Nokian tires as well. I'm surprised he didn't do wheel weight option for them. Not a major thing though. So actual deck alloys, we've got New Holland, Ford, Fiat Agri, New Holland and Fiat Agri, Ford and New Holland, and back to New Holland. We've then got 1600 kilo weight or front linkage. No front PTO option because it wasn't possible with Supersteer. GPS, of course, being the mod. Then we've got the engine. So we've got the 8670 being 170 horsepower, which isn't changing up there. So now it's changed, sorted itself. If we go back to 170, 198, 870 for 210, 240, back to 170. So what we can do here, if we go through these, if we now change this across to Fiat, this is where it seems to make more sense with the numbers. So we'll make it more authentic. G170, 190, 210, 240. So £188,700 there. Or at most £193,700 if you ignore the GPS option. So it's quite a nice little tractor, this one. So I'm sure I'll be using that at some point. But that's where I'm going to leave this video. So for now, I will say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this mod review, and I'll see you again in the next one. Goodbye for now.